Yo, alright, what's up? Man, it's been a while since I've done a video, but man, we've been busy. A lot going on. Opening another business, trying to take over the Ironstone in Trussville, the old pizzeria. Yeah, I'm trying to buy that place. Also, we're adding one to Springville. Adding pizza, the billion-dollar industry, man. That's what's up. I want a piece of the pie. That's why I'm doing it. It's a lot of money in that game. Anyway, it's all about making money, man. If you're just bodybuilding or powerlifting and you're not equaling that energy or putting that fucking energy into making money, what the fuck, man? Do both. Do both. Be a success outside the gym. Don't just be like a successful lifter and then when you leave the gym, you're fucking broke. Fuck that shit, man. Leave the gym in a $100,000 fucking car. That's my mentality, all right? Anyway, that's just me, man. My boy Abel Fox hit me up this morning, which kind of triggered a great idea. I'm like, why don't I do a video on just properly running gear if you're just starting out or if you're getting ready to compete. So my buddy Abel hits me up and he's like, I'm losing weight and I just want to get some weight back, so I'm running tests. Should I just shoot my test from like 400 to 800 to start putting some weight on? And that's a mistake. Typically that's not the smartest thing to do, even though I'm not going to say I haven't done that in the past, because I have, especially back in the 90s when it was really tough to get gear. I'd have me a shit ton of fucking Cestanon or SIP or something and I just run a 1,000 mig cycle. Definitely not the smartest thing to do. At first you're going to grow, okay, but then you just start to see the androgen side effects from running that much testosterone. And it's going to convert, so you're going to need an AI of some sort to keep estrogen at bay, and now you're just taking too much shit. What's the fucking point? Leave your estrogen alone, just add more compounds to get to the 800 milligrams. So maybe you're going to run 400 milligrams of your test, add in Deca, add in equipoise. This is some good advice for guys that are just getting ready to compete, that want to go all in. Like let's say 16 weeks out from a show, do the same fucking thing. You're starting with test, Deca, equipoise. This is a great foundation for anybody. Here's why. Testosterone, it's anabolic androgenic. But let's talk about appetite. When it comes to gaining fucking weight, what's the hardest thing to do? Look, I coach guys. The hardest thing to do is to eat 6 motherfucking meals a day. That's the bitching I get from everybody. Or the 7th. You build them up to 6, but then you can't keep adding food into 6 meals, so you have to add a 7th meal. And then I'll get the message at like fucking midnight. Dude, I missed my 7th meal. I just couldn't eat it. Run equipoise at 600 fucking milligrams. You want to be able to get in that 7th meal? Watch and see what happens when you add EQ. Don't add it in at 200 mgs, not 400. Add it in at 600 milligrams a week. And watch your appetite go through the fucking roof. That 7th meal, piece of cake. You'll be ready to eat 8 fucking meals, man, when you're at 600 mgs of equipoise. So this is great advice if you're getting ready to do a pre-contest. Keep your test at around 400 or 500. Run your Deca at about 500, but break these up to where you're doing shots throughout the week. Don't just load it all on a fucking Monday. Do like your test on a Monday. If you could do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday of divide your 500 milligrams up between those 3 days, you're going to be way better off than just slamming it all on a fucking Monday. Do the same thing with your Deca. Load it all into the same fucking syringe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do the same thing with your equipoise Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And just have a nice constant feed of that shit going into your blood, okay? That way we ain't fucking around with estrogen. Once you have that really nice consistent feed, you get all your milligrams in by the end of the week, you ain't got to raise your test, because now you got all these other compounds in there working synergistically with the test to get you bigger and stronger and get a different look. But again, they're all doing something different. The equipoise will bring on some really good muscle mass over time. It's a slow drug, but what it does immediately is increase your appetite. What does the Deca do? It's going to make you strong as a motherfucker, and it's going to lubricate your joints. Okay, so you're able to train heavier. That's the whole point. You want to train like a motherfucking madman in the gym, run Deca. The one thing Dave Palumbo and I have in common is I don't like to run orals. I never have. Throughout my life, I've not been a big oral guy. Like off season, I'm not running a lot of Dianabol and Anadrol and all that shit. There is a purpose for orals though. Okay? There is a precise place and time that you are supposed to take them. Even pre-contest, I don't like to slam a lot of orals. Again, there's a certain oral you're going to run. There might be two max, 2 or 3, and I'm not talking ancillaries like your clenbuterols, your T3, your anti-estrogens, not that shit. I'm just talking about your hard, oral drugs like Anadrol, Dianabol, Halotestin, Turinabol, that kind of shit. I don't like to run them. Only, again, precise times going into a show. All right, so there you go. Now, for you big dogs that are getting ready for a show that want to get the fuck out of the local level, what are you going to add to your test, your Deca, and your EQ? You're going to add insulin. You're going to add growth hormone, okay? This is why the fuck stay local in these local bodybuilding shows. Fucking go big or go home, man. Be a big dog. Do shit right. Do one local show and get the fuck out of town, All right? Go to a fucking national. I mean, start shooting higher. Get the higher fruit off the fucking tree. That's what I always tell guys, man. Why stay local and beat your organs up and fuck yourself up on drugs when you could be shooting for higher shows? Anyhow, growth hormone. You should always have your kits tested. If you're not getting pharmacy grade shit, Serostem, those are coming in kits that straight from the pharmacy. If you're getting stuff from China, get the fucking shit tested. I will never do growth that I haven't had tested. Anyhow, here's some advice on the growth. I've done it in a million different ways. Empty stomach first thing in the morning, at night, with each meal. I've fucking done it all. You're trying to mimic what your body's doing with and how it releases growth hormone. Done that fucking shit. Have I noticed any significant change with the way my body is adapting to the HGH by changing the protocol? Nah, I've never noticed. I've not noticed shit. So what I'll do is I'll take half in the morning, half at night, okay, for the best results. 5 IUs with good tested shit. 5 IUs. Run it like Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday. Take the weekends off. As far as insulin goes, you're going to add that in your off season. I've worked best in the past with 20 IUs pre-workout. That's just been the best shit that I've noticed. And here's why. You want to train like a motherfucking animal. You want all your fucking carbs, amino acids, everything just hitting that fucking blood while you're training. Take 20 IUs of growth. You got to do Humalog because it's just going to hit you and you don't have to follow it up with another meal like with Novolin R. You're going to have to follow it up. You're going to get fat off of that fucking shit. Run your Humalog. Slam it once. 20 IUs with 200 grams of carbs, and you're chugging on your 200 grams of carbs. And you're just a really fast-acting carbohydrate. And you're going to be chugging on that during your workout. You can slam your amino acids, your essential amino acids, along with some creatine. Throw whatever the fuck you want in there. Who gives a fuck? It's all going to get absorbed because of the insulin. Okay? So that's a great 16 weeks out. Okay? You're running test, Deca, equipoise, insulin, HGH. Run the test, the Deca, the EQ. I would change it about once you're 6 weeks into that. Possibly drop the EQ and the Deca, and I'd probably add in some Primobolan, Trin, and some Winstrol. Keep the test, but maybe move the test to a propionate, a much faster acting test. Add in Masteron. You're getting ready for a show. You got to start hardening up that fucking muscle. Real Masteron. I'm talking real Primobolan, not all this fake bullshit going around. You got to use the real fucking shit or you don't see results. Anyhow, if you guys want some more advice, That's just something quick. Fucking go big or go home, man. Why fuck around with doing things wrong? You know what I'm saying? You do shit wrong and then you end up having to take more drugs to battle the side effects because you're doing shit wrong. Anyhow, if you need more advice, hit me up. Y'all have a great day. Peace.